live video is our 100th video. Woo! Yippee! Hooray! Oh, I'm so excited. We've been doing this since March, since the shutdown, friends, and I'm so excited that we made it to 100. Can you do that? Did you bring your jazz hands? Did you bring your listening ears? Did you bring your singing voices? Because we're going to be doing all sorts of that fabulousness today on this fabulous Friday. So let's go ahead and wish a fabulous Friday to all of our loyal grown-ups, kiddos, and readers, as well as all of our friends. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Fabulous Friday, grown-ups. It's so fantastic to see you, kiddos. We're so happy you joined us, readers. We're glad you came to read. Yay! Well, fun fact, friends. Producer Nate and I were wondering what would be the best way to celebrate our 100th video of Miss Kim's Storytime. And so we kind of went around and we kind of talked it out, and we decided that we were going to do our top 2 stories, our top 2 videos that were the most popular with our grown-ups, kiddos, and readers. And they were, Please, Mr. Panda. Do you remember that? Please, right? It says please. And then Panda Bear is bear. And then you're going to make your little eye circles because pandas have 2 black eyes. That's right. And we're also going to read Pete the Cat. That's why I'm wearing my kitty cat ears. Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. So, without further ado, what am I missing? I have Pete the Cat. I have our stories. I have our donut wand, but I'm missing something else. Who am I missing? Producer Kate? No. Producer State? No. We're missing Producer Nate. Producer Nate, roll on over. Let's see what you have on your head today. Nate has a panda on his head.
Found it.
Nate has a panda on his head. Nate has a panda bear on his head because we're going to be reading Please, Mr. Panda. Yay! Now, if you remember, or if you've seen that most popular video, Please, Mr. Panda, you'll notice that Producer Nate was wearing this same panda hat, wasn't he? So, that's why he is wearing that. Now, if you remember the story, Please, Mr. Panda, Mr. Panda Bear is all about the donuts and the manners, right? Exactly. And what are our manners? Please and thank you, please and thank you. Sounds so nice, sounds so nice. Manners are important, manners are important. Be polite, be polite. That's right. So he's about the manners, and he's also about the donuts. Did you know this fun fact? There is a sweet treat that we eat, and yes, we call them donuts. D-O-N-U-T, 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 and we'll eat all the donuts. Or maybe Producer Nate would, because that's one of his favorite no-grow foods. That's right. Did you know that fun fact? Donuts are a no-grow food. Why? Because they don't really help you grow. They're not very good for your body, but you know what? It's okay to have a sweet treat every once in a while, and donuts is probably one of the best ones yet. Don't you think? Absolutely. Well, before we go ahead and enjoy and read our Please, Mr. Panda, let's go ahead and let Storytime magic into the room. Now, Mr. Panda, would you like to bring the Storytime magic in the room? All right, let's do it, Mr. Panda. And click on those singing voices, friends. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. It is story time right now. Yay, story time. Yay, story time. Yay, it is story time right now. Yay! Let's read our books. Because we're reading not one book, but 2 books. We're going to read our 2 favorites. Please, Mr. Panda and Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Did you know this fun fact? Mr. Panda and Pete the Cat are characters in our stories today. And what is a character? The character lives in the story. The character lives in the story. Hi-ho, library-o, the character lives in the story. Woo! That's right. So let's go ahead and enjoy this fabulous book, one of my favorites. Please, Mr. Panda. Producer Nate is going to play Mr. Panda. I am going to play all of the other friends that may or may not have remembered to bring their manners. That's right. So let's go ahead and enjoy. Please, Mr. Panda. Oh my goodness, look at all those donuts. What shape are these donuts, Mr. Panda? Circle is the shape that's round and round, round and round, round and round. A circle is the shape that's round and round, like these tasty donuts. Yum. Nice, Nate. You were feeling me. Now, producer Nate can't really see very well because he's got his panda hat on, but he doesn't have to.
I've memorized.
You've got memorized the entire book. This is how well we know this book, friends. All right, so Mr. Panda.
I have to because I'm an actor. So.
Exactly. He knows how to memorize his lines. That's right. So Mr. Panda, looks like here Mr. Panda has a whole fleet of colorful, delicious, yummy donuts with sprinkles. And he offers it to his friend Penguin. And Mr. Panda says,
would you like a donut?
And the Penguin said, give me the pink one. Did he remember his manners? I think not, my friends. Let's find out how Mr. Panda handles this one.
No, you cannot have a donut. I have changed my mind.
He's changed his mind, that's right. So he's walking away from his friend the Penguin, and he's going to find another friend maybe he could give his donuts to.
Would you?
So oh, excuse me, go ahead, Mr. Nate.
Would you like a donut?
And then his friend the skunk says, I want a blue one and a yellow one. I don't think he remembered his manners. Did you hear a please? Or a thank you? Or any kind of gratitude? I think not. So, of course, Mr. Panda replies,
no, you cannot have a donut. I've changed my mind.
That's right, he's changed his mind. Doesn't Producer Nate do good Panda? I think he does. So then Mr. Panda he ran into his friend the ostrich and said,
would you like a donut?
And she said, no, go away. That was not kind at all. Wow.
That hurt my feelings.
Maybe she was having a bad day. Yeah. So then Mr. Panda got into his little rowboat and he ran into his friend the orca whale and said,
would you like a donut?
And the orca whale says, I want them all! Then bring me some more! I didn't hear any pleases. Did you hear any pleases? No, I just heard lots of demands and not so much manners. So, of course, Mr. Panda replies,
no, you cannot have a donut. I've changed my mind.
So Orca swam away and he rowed his boat away. And then he's feeling a little frustrated because then he says,
would anyone else like a donut?
would anyone like a donut? You know what? I bet my friend Campbell would like a donut. I bet my friend Campbell would remember his manners. Oh, he's feeling a little upside down when this other little friend, he says, hello. May I, oh, what's the word he's thinking of? May I breeze? No. May I cheese? No. What is this word? What is that special magical word? May I have a donut? Please. Please, Mr. Panda. I think that's what he needed to hear because Mr. Panda says,
you can have them all.
Thank you. Thank then Mr. Panda said, "You're welcome."
You're welcome. I don't like donuts.
He doesn't like donuts. Oh my goodness. Maybe that's why he wanted to give them away. Well, his friend is just gobbling up all those donuts. I don't think he's even missing just one sprinkle. Oh, and then he ate them all up, and now they're in his belly. And just a few sprinkles left, and then he's doing a little snore. What does that sound like, Producer Nate? That's right. He's having a little nap because he ate all the donuts. Yummy, yummy. I would eat all the donuts too. Those are really yummy looking donuts, weren't they, Nate?
Yeah.
They certainly were. That's right. Well, again, we're going to read our second favorite, because our Mr. Panda video, that had like 35 views on our Miss Kim Storytime YouTube channel. This one had a close second. It was in its 20s. I want to say maybe 26 viewers of our Pete the Cat.
It was 25.
Oh, is it 25? It was 4 Groovy Buttons. So again, Producer Nate is going to, now you can continue wearing your panda hat, Nate, or you can take it off. It's up to you. But just make sure that we can read and sing these wonderful words. Yes, this is Pete the Cat and his 4 Groovy Buttons. Did you know this fun fact? Oh, did you hear that? Let's do that sound effect in Nate. He's going to do all the popping and all the singing. And I'm going to be the narrator. But take a look. You know what buttons and donuts have in common? What makes them the same is that they're both what shape? Squares?
Circle.
Triangles?
Circle.
They're circles. See all these circles? So many circles. Can you make a circle? You can make it with your finger, just like this. Because a circle is a shape. That's round and round. Just like Pete the Cat's 4 Groovy Buttons. I love this story. It's one of my favorite Pete the Cat stories, for sure. Well, Pete the Cat put on his favorite yellow shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. Pete loved his shirt so much that he sang this song. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons, my buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? How many? Bam! How many? 3. He has 1, 2, 3 buttons left because one went away. Now, did Pete cry? Oh, goodness, no. Because buttons come and buttons go. He just kept singing his song. But this time, he sang, my buttons, my 3 groovy buttons, my buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? Well, we have 3. 1 went away, so now we have, bam, 2. Now, did Pete cry? Oh, goodness, no. Why? Because buttons come and buttons go. He just kept singing his song, but this time, he sang, my buttons, my 2 groovy buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? Well, we had 2, and 1 went away. How many are left? 1! Can you make a 1? Everyone can make a 1. Now, did Pete cry? Oh, yes, no. Why? Because buttons come and buttons go. He just kept singing his song, but this time he sang, My button, my one groovy button, my button, my one groovy button. Oh no! The last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 0, which means none. He has no more buttons left. Can you make a 0? Just make a fist like this. You're not going to show any fingers, so that's our 0, which looks a lot like a circle. Huh. Now, did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Why? Because buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirts because he doesn't have any more buttons, does he? He looked down at his buttonless shirt, and what do you think he saw? Wait for it. Wait for it. His belly button! Did you bring your belly button today? Did you know this fun fact about your belly button? It's the first present you get from your mom. That's your very first birthday present. You get a belly button. It's fabulous. So, he had his belly button, and look, there it is. It's a white belly button. Now, he just kept singing his song, but he doesn't have any buttons to sing about except for his belly button. So he sang, my button, still got my belly button, my button, still have my belly button. Well, I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no! We just keep on singing. Why? Because, oh, wait for it. It's all good. It's all good. It's always all good. That's how we stay positive, right, friends? Absolutely. Well, I hope you enjoyed our 100th version of our Ms. Kim Storytime. Rest assured, our loyal viewers, we are going to continue doing our wonderful story times. In fact, fun fact, we're going to do a special edition Ms. Kim Storytime for Election Day. And we're going to read another one of our top favorites, If I Were President. Hey, Nate, will you, all right, first of all, I need to thank you, obviously. Where are my manners? High five, producer Nate. And he's going to roll, just like those buttons, he's going to roll on over to his camera spot while we go ahead and say goodbye. And then we will show you our special edition book that we're going to be reading on Election Day, Tuesday, November 3rd. So we hope to see you. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and say goodbye to all of our friends. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Goodbye, grown-ups. It was so fabulous to see you, kiddos. We're so happy you joined us, readers. We're glad you came to read. Yay! All right, Nate, will you let her roll? Yep, we are going to be sharing another one of our popular story times, and it's called If I Were President. If I were president, I would. So many things and responsibilities that a president does. So we're going to learn about that. We're going to sing about presidents because we want to celebrate this very important day in our democracy, in our country, where all of the grown-ups vote and choose who's going to be our leader. And so we thought it would be a great way to celebrate that very special day with a wonderful book called If I Were President. So I hope to see you at 11:30 live Mountain Time on Tuesday, Election Day, November 3rd, where we will be presenting that fabulous story. So in the meantime, I hope you have a great weekend and have a happy Halloween. That's right, that's what we say happy. We say happy, and then Halloween is like a mask on your eyes. Halloween. Happy Halloween to all of our friends. Be safe, and have fun, and make sure that you stay together as a team when you are out and about celebrating a very special and festive holiday. So, I hope you all stay healthy, happy, and positive, and we hope to see you on Tuesday, Election Day at 11:30. And if you ever want to see a Miss Kim story time when it's not live on Facebook, where can you go? Hop on over to our YouTube channel and you'll see so many videos. All right, well, have a great day and know you are important, you are needed, and you are absolutely, unequivocally loved. Have a great day.